What if the first person to hold him after they died wasn't Hagrid? What if it was me, the man who loved his mother and despised his father? Picture the scene, the ruins of Godric's Hollow. I made a choice, not from love, but from a deep, gnawing guilt. And in that moment, I rewrote his history. A gut-wrenching sob escaped me as I clutched Lily's body. But then, I heard it. A tiny whimper from the crib. I saw the boy, the cursed scar, and her eyes staring back at me. And I made a choice. I could not leave the last piece of Lily to some unknown fate. This is the story of what I did. Harry Potter never grew up in a cupboard. I saw to that. Instead, he grew up in my house, a place filled with a heavy silence, deep shadows, and the constant bubbling of potions. His was not a childhood of abuse, but one of cold, demanding discipline. Driven by the promise I made to myself over her body, I provided for him, protected him, and trained him. There were no bedtime stories, only chapters from potions textbooks read in my low monotone. There were no hugs, but there was always my watchful presence that kept the worst of the nightmares away. He learned early on that love isn't a word you say out loud, but a debt you spend your life repaying. I made him master occlumency to shield his mind and deference to hide his true feelings. He grew up seeing James Potter not as a hero, but as the arrogant ghost I despised. So, when the Hogwarts letter arrived, it wasn't a surprise. It was an inevitability. This Harry I raised is quiet, calculating, and far older than his 11 years suggest. He didn't see the letter as a ticket to a world of wonder, but as the start of a war I had been training him for his entire life. I sat him down, and for the very first time, I explained everything. The prophecy, his mother's sacrifice, and the man who took it all away. He learned that the world knows the name Harry Potter, but he only knew the quiet life he'd lived as Harry Snape. He realized he's the son of two fathers, one who gave him his blood, and I, who gave him a life. At Hogwarts, he was a walking contradiction. I knew the Sorting Hat could feel the war inside him. Lily's courage, James's legacy, and the cunning mind I had forged myself. After what felt like an eternity, the Hat screamed, "Es Slytherin." A wave of whispers rippled through the great hall. I watched as he walked to the green and silver table, his face a perfect mask of indifference. He didn't fall in with a brave Gryffindor duo. Instead, he forged cautious, strategic alliances. His talent for potions, everyone expected that of my son. But his sharp, sarcastic wit and his deep distrust of authority, that was new. He became a puzzle that nobody, not even Dumbledore, could seem to solve. This Harry hero looking for an adventure. He is a survivor. When he heard about the Philosopher's Stone, he didn't see a mystery that needed solving. He saw a threat to the fragile stability I had always provided. He isn't driven by some